Very good morning, everyone. And a quick question to start the day. Think back 5 years. Yes, I'm taking you back to the memory lane. Your income back then and your income today. So, for most of you, I'll say it's gone up, isn't it? A promotion, a hike, maybe a new business picking up, maybe your husband or wife's income adding to the household. It can be anything. And now, second question, a little more uncomfortable. Has your bank balance grown in the same proportion as your income? So, for a lot of us, if we are honest, the answer is a rather awkward silence. So, somehow we earn more today than ever before, and yet we don't feel any richer. And there's a name for this quiet thief. And today we are going to expose it. So, today's topic is breaking the cycle of lifestyle inflation. So let's begin with this opening thought. As income grows, wisdom decides whether wealth grows too. So let me say that again. As income grows, wisdom decides whether wealth grows too. See, income going up is good news. Everybody loves it. But income going up is not the same as wealth going up. So one is what enters your hand, the other is what stays with you. And what decides which one you end up with is not your salary slip, it's your wisdom. So just imagine you're climbing a mountain. At the base, your backpack is light, just the essentials. But with every few steps, someone hands you something new to carry. A slightly nicer water bottle, a slightly heavier jacket, not because you need it, but because it looks good. So by the time you're halfway up, your backpack has quietly doubled in weight, and you can't quite figure out why the climb feels so exhausting. So lifestyle inflation works exactly the same way. Every time our income rises, we quietly add a little more weight to our backpack. A bigger EMI, a fancier phone, a more expensive weekend habit, until one day we realize we are earning far more than we used to, yet climbing just as hard, if not harder. So here is what typically happens. The moment income increases, most people immediately increase spending to match it. Almost as if the raise was a signal to upgrade everything at once. So instead, here's what wisdom would suggest: celebrate the progress. You have earned that. Two, improve your saving rate, not just your savings amount. Number three, invest in learning. A skill compounds longer than a gadget lasts. And number four, build financial security first, then upgrade your lifestyle. So let me just share these 4 points again. Number one, celebrate the progress. Number two, improve your savings rate. Number three, invest in learning. And number four, build financial security. Because remember, success was never about spending more, it's about having greater freedom. So let's see how this plays out in real homes not just in theory. So let's meet Meenaji, our homemaker. Now, her husband got a healthy increment last year. The first thing that changed at home was the milk. They switched to a premium brand, then a bigger fridge to match the lifestyle, then a more expensive society for their daughter's tuitions. Meenaji laughs about it now. Our income went up 15%, but somehow our expenses went up by 20. So nobody sat down and decided this. It just happened. Then let's connect with Ritika, the working woman. Now she got promoted to assistant manager and quite naturally felt she deserved to look the part. New wardrobe, cab rides instead of the metro, weekend brunches with the new team. And 6 months later, her salary had grown, but her savings account looked exactly the same as before the promotion. The promotion had upgraded her lifestyle, but not her net worth. Then let's meet Sureshji, a small business owner, had his best year ever after landing a big new client. Within weeks, he upgraded his bike to a car on EMI and started eating out with his friends far more often, celebrating his arrival, as he put it. So when the next quarter turned quieter, as business often does, the EMI didn't turn quieter with it. The lifestyle had grown permanent. The income hadn't. So none of these three did anything reckless or foolish. Simply let their spending follow their income automatically instead of consciously deciding where the extra should go. So let's do our reflection exercise for the day. So it is something for you to prepare even before your next increase arrives. Think about your next salary hike, bonus, or additional income and decide right now in advance how it will be split. Number one, how much goes towards savings? You can write it down so that you can go through it again because we are trying to split the increase in our income. So, how much goes towards savings? Second, how much goes towards investing? Number three, how much goes towards skill development? And finally, how much goes towards lifestyle improvements? So, four areas: your savings, your investment, your skill development, and your lifestyle improvements. And decide this on a calm morning like today, maybe after the session. I'm sure you're calmer after the session and not in the excitement of the moment your hike is announced. Let the evening pass, let the night pass, so that excitement is coming back to normal. And that one decision made in advance is what keeps your backpack light. So, a rising income is a gift, but only wisdom turns that gift into freedom. Otherwise, we simply end up running fast on the same treadmill, wondering why we never seem to get ahead, no matter how much we earn. So today, before your next increment even arrives, make a quiet promise to yourself that this time your wealth will grow at least as fast as your income does. Because the real upgrade was never the lifestyle, it was always the freedom behind it. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.